Hi, I'm getting ready to, well, I'm preparing my stuff for cooking for making my dinner for tomorrow because I'm working. It also happens to be the same thing that I'm going to be cooking to take with me to the potluck vegan event in Edinburgh on Tuesday night, because I'll be making much more of it. So I thought I'd just quickly run through the stuff that's going into it. I don't have all of it out yet. Veg wise, I get the pack of Asda's spinach with beets through it, or not beets, but you know, like the red shoot things. That all goes into it. So I get that and I chop it up really fine. So I get set aside. I put some diced onion into it, and I take at least one tomato and chop it, well, dice it up and put that in as well. So this is to make quantities for one person. I'll be doubling up on everything. So anyway, I would normally put rice, well, the rice is the main part of it, and I would normally use the Uncle Ben's brown basmati rice, but I'm going to be trying for a little bit to use a gluten-free rice, and I found this stuff. I have never tried this before. This is, how do you pronounce it? Ilumai. It's a Kashmiri rice. This sounds actually really nice. It's got long grain rice, sultanas, palm oil. Yes, I remember the debate online. Celery, garlic powder, pimento, cumin, ginger, peppers, spices, loads of like really nice stuff. So if this works out about the same, let me see, this is supposed to feed, it doesn't say how many people does it feed. I'm going to assume it's going to feed 2 people like the normal stuff was, but I actually eat a whole of this to get my calorie intake, because this is just over 100 grams. This is 105 grams, and 100 grams is only 138 calories. The stuff I was using before was about 200. So a whole pack, I'm thinking, for one person. So when I make it up tomorrow, or when I make it, well, yeah, tomorrow night for Tuesday, I'm going to make up double, so I've got plenty for people to try. So I'm using 2 packs of this, and I've never tried it, so I'll let you know. The other thing to go in with the veg, I call this my five bean rice medley, because it's basically a medley of lots of stuff in it, and especially vegetables. So one thing I like to put in it for protein and for fats is Heinz Five Beans. Just because it's low in fat, it's high fibre, high protein, and I use half a tin. And what disgusts a lot of people is that I actually eat them as is. I just take them out of the can and pour it in after I've cooked the rice, and I mix it all up. So it's cold baked beans, or 5 beans. But bear in mind, these have generally been cooked before they're tinned, so it's not actually that bad eating. And they actually taste alright cold as well. I'd rather eat this than dog food in a Holocaust. And the beans it includes is red kidneys, haricot, pinto, berlotti, and cannellini. And it tastes really good. And it's like I said, it's half a tin, so this will be a whole tin of this going into the thing for Tuesday night. So yeah, I'll cook it up, and I'll record as I'm cooking up. I'm going to quickly run through the steps for it. So you cook your rice off. This rice is going to take longer than the normal stuff. The normal stuff that I was using was like 2 minutes in the microwave done. This stuff's going to take about, I think it's 10 minutes. Which I will not be filming during that time, because it'll be a long film. I can microwave it. 5 minutes, stir, recover. What? Cook on full power for 5 minutes, stir, recover, and leave to stand for 5 minutes, stir before. Okay, so yeah, 5 minutes and 5 minutes to, we'll see. Hopefully it works out alright. So anyway, you cook that, then you mix in half of this, and then you add your veg, or salady stuff in this case. So that's it. So spinach, onion, tomato. Mix it all in, and you're done. And yeah, so we'll film making that later on, and you get to see what it looks like. And then for you that are coming along on Tuesday, I'm really hoping I can get there. It really depends on work, but I am preparing everything for going. But this will give you a chance to see what I'm bringing. and it'll let you know in advance if you fancy trying it or not when you see how bad it looks. Actually no, it looks alright. I've been having this for a while now. It's very filling. It's a really high calorie meal, but it's just filled with stuff that's really good for you. So we'll make that in a bit. Right, sorry about this. The lighting here at night is just complete crap. I'm going to start putting this together just now, just so I can get stuff done. So I've got a microwavable bowl here, and it says to loosely cover. So I've got this. I can vent it, you see. So I'm going to put in the rice in here, and I have to mix in 275 ml. Ah crap! It's supposed to be boiling water. Yeah, I'm going to go boil water. We'll put this in. Back in a minute. So we've got the rice in the bowl. Don't even get like a proper look, but there you go. So now we're going to add the water, the boiling water. That smells awesome actually. Ooh, it's cooking already. We're going to cover it. And I'm going to go cook it for the 5 minutes in the microwave. Back in a sec. Here we go, 5 minutes in, and we've got some cooked rice. So I'm just giving it a mix. I should have done this in better light really, but so I'm going to give it a mix up anyway. We're going to cover it up and leave it for another 5 minutes. Okay, so I've moved the rice into the tub I'm going to be using, and I have pre-made my mix of veg. So in here I've got my tomatoes, you'll probably see some onion, some spinach. This is just what I use. Pepper works well, cucumber, celery, anything you want basically. So I'm going to throw this in. And basically I'm just going to mix it. Just a rough job at the minute. And then I've got some leftover beans from a previous thing I made, so we'll just pour that in.
No, but she has this on for because like no, but she's got a mouth and she's not angry. She's like, oh, this is what she's doing. No, but you can see her neck a little bit. You're hiding your neck.
Okay, I'm just going to give it a mix up, and you can see the results in just a second. So now I'm finished. You can see the final results. So there you go, rice, beans, spinach, onion, tomatoes are in there somewhere, and that's my 5 bean rice medley. So I'll post this in the vegan group that I'm in, and let me know what you think.